Well, also tonight, the coronavirus pandemic has forced many people to become creative at this time, from making masks to food delivery companies. But one woman has taken on the role of a personal shopper in these times, from doing long lines at the food stores to basic Starbucks runs. Eden's Pantry is a new business building momentum despite the challenges of COVID-19.
The idea behind Eden's Pantry is for people to be able to come to us to shop. If they need anything from the store, if they need anything from any store, whether it's a grocery store, whether it's the home centers, we're willing to shop anywhere for convenience, to make it more convenient for you.
ZNS News caught up with GENEEN Evans preparing for one of her shopping trips at Super Value. Of course, as days from the lockdown commenced, there were long lines, but this shopper went directly inside. While it's a convenient service, she notes that one must not be afraid of change.
I came out of COVID-19. I found myself without a job. Actually, I have not been working for 3 years. And I've had a part-time job that was linked to the tourism industry. But of course, everything shut down during COVID. And we found ourselves kind of in a bit of a bind, not having any money, not being able to take care of myself or my daughter. And I wrote to Miles' series on crisis just before the whole COVID came in. And one of the things that stood out in that series was he said that crisis brings ideas, and ideas brings opportunities.
From an initial shopping trip for a friend, Evans has produced a decal for her vehicle, which is recognizable, as well as T-shirts.
I had a friend call me, and she says, "Girl, this is just before the lockdown weekend," and she says, "I have so many things to do, and shopping is one of them." And I said, "Hey, I could do your shopping for you." She said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, I can do your shopping for you." And that weekend, I ended up doing about 3 or 4 households just before the 5-day weekend, and it continued from there. And as I got more phone calls, I was like, "Hey, this is really cool. This is something that I want to do." And I told my daughter, I said, "We need to come up with a name." My daughter's name is Eden. And so as we tossed names about that weekend, I said, "Hey, I know." I said, "Let's name it Eden's Pantry."
Her daughter, Eden, is inspired by the work of her mom and is looking at ways to start her own business.
I'm going to start my own business, like a dog walking service. But yeah, so I have 2 clients today, but other than that, I think my name is a good name.